Well, that's the scene this morning. It's dramatically different than it has been the last few Saturdays. Will we make it to the yard sales? I guess we should go eat breakfast first. Friends, subscribers, and strangers, what's up? I don't have the energy this morning. Lack of sleep will catch up with you, especially at my advanced age. Much darker this morning than it is on our usual chats here on Saturday morning. I guess in the next hour and a half or 2 hours is the window of rain for today, and then the scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. So hopefully there's a 50% chance it's not going to rain. That's the way you got to look at it. There's a 50% chance that we're going to smash some yard sales. So what do you do when rain chances, when it looks like the bottom can drop out, when it looks like they're going to get washed out? Do you quit and give in? Or do you press forward knowing that not everybody, you're going to have less competition today because so many people are going to look at the weather and go, man, screw this. Put in the comments below, what is your Saturday morning strategy when it's not perfect? I've seen signs now for, damn, it's like Walmart's having a yard sale. Wouldn't that be fun? The arrow is pointing right into the Walmart parking lot. I don't think that's going to be correct. What's your strategy on a Saturday morning? Ooh, I turned towards Harlan's house. The black cloud that was following me around over my house is also following Harlan around. Outstanding. Black clouds, y'all keep on moving. We ain't got time for you today. Appreciate everybody coming out last night. What a fun show that was. For those of you who don't know, John, Jerry, Shane, and myself do a Friday night show. It moves around channels. It was on my channel last night, 10 p.m. Central Time, and next week it'll be on Jerry's channel. SEMO Picker, SEMO Picker. They live in Southeast Missouri, so I guess you can figure out the SEMO part. So go subscribe to Jerry. I'll remind you guys a couple times. There's lots of fun, and we will. Hopefully you're going to follow this with some nice yard sale footage of us just absolutely crushing it. Good Saturday morning. Alright, there's been a slight change of plans. You can see it's later in the day. I apologize for not taking video today at the yard sales. 3 hours sleep in 2 days is not a good recipe for trying to keep up with videos and that kind of stuff, so I will resume videos next week. I apologize if you're looking forward to that, but hey, I did go to the yard sale, so let's do a little haul section of this video, and we'll show you exactly what I got. Hopefully I won't be too shaky at this. I got 5 Sims games. There are a couple of them are expansion packs. Sims 3 Showdown, Sims 3 University Life, Sims 3 Seasons, Sims 3 Expansion, and another Sims 3 Expansion. Got all those for $1 each. They're about $13 each on Amazon used. Haven't made up my mind if I'm gonna send them to Amazon. I'm just gonna make one big lot and try to lot them up on eBay. This camera here was $5. It's a good one to look out for. You guys know my propensity to buy a digital camera now. The charger's in the box and it's got the battery. It's the Fuji XP. It's their waterproof, shockproof camera. So I haven't tested yet to see if it works. I'm gonna charge the battery in a few minutes. If it doesn't work, I will put something right here. Okay, that's a good pause. I'm assuming because it's shockproof, waterproof, and those kind of things, it will work. I paid $5 for that. I thought this was pretty cool. This was a, it's got the big eagle on the flag. It's a NASA, it says NASA Dryden on it. That is a base in Edwards, California. NASA, and it's got the big logo on the back. There's only one other NASA Dryden mug on there. You can see the $4. It was half priced at the estate sale, so it was $2. A little high for a mug, but this one's from 1998. So I'll offer it to the kid first, and if he wants it. She doesn't really drink coffee, so it was half price day. Wii Sports, I always pick these up. It was $1.50 to stick in the with the games. All right, everybody should be familiar with this calculator here. I just showed the front of it. It's a HP 10B2 financial. Most time it's worth $7 plus like it's worth like 13, 14 bucks. I paid $1 for it, so I picked it up. What else? This is a good fail. I bought this just out of a whim, not looking it up. I'm assuming it's been open, so I'm assuming it's used. It was $1. It was only worth. Somebody sold a new one for $8, so that's a fail. This one here is a project. It's got the HP. It's got the little bag on it. It's really hard to do this one-handed, by the way. Batteries are weak on it. It is a 48GX. I paid $1 for it because when you turn it on, it does a half-ass work. And the lady said, "Oh, just give me $1." I'm like, hell, I'll take a chance for $1. Some other people already left it. Same yard sale for $1. There's another one of these in there somewhere. It's 2 GB memory strips. They are PC3 10800, 10600 something. They're worth about $22 for the pair to make 4 gig on a laptop. The really small memory like this, the SODIMM is laptop memory. The much longer ones go in desktop. So I don't know if you care to know much about. I just bought one of these remotes the other day for a JVC. The VCR that I listed, and you'll see it in this old video on Monday. I listed it and sold it in 13 hours, a VCR. That was awesome. So I had to buy one of these remotes. I think I paid $12 for it, so I'm like, man, for $1, we'll give it a shot. And all the JVCs like that look alike. They have different model numbers. I have a lot of, the one in States, I have a lot of books. I bought I have a new project that I'm gonna start sending to Amazon FBA, these the books. So I've got a whole box full of books here. I'm just gonna try to get them out of the way. But they were, most of them were, all these paperbacks were, they were a quarter at the estate sale, and a lot of them, you know, only making $4 or $5. But when you just send in books to Amazon, and just they constantly, the new program I'm using is Scout IQ, and it gives you a ranking on how fast they sell. And so I've got in, you know, this is a very popular book, Stephen Covey. This is the workbook. I think I got the book with it too. But so yeah, they're books on Amazon. I know several people, I think, are moving towards books. They're going to do books. A lot of people start in books, and you know, there's a reason. They're easy. They're plentiful. One yard sale had a bunch of these HP 10s. I got 5 of them. The black here, they're all expired, way expired. But I've had good luck with these, selling these. So, and I didn't see a lot of comps on those, so that's a good thing. We're gonna move the calculator out of the way before I squash it. Let's make some room for some books. These are the paperbacks at that yard sale. I mean, estate sale. These are hardbacks. They were 50 cents or $1. I don't know what they were. But the Tao of Warren Buffett. They're kind of interesting spin on Warren Buffett. So I just scanned them with a barcode scanner attached to my belt, and synced up to the iPhone. It is very quick to go through an entire stack of books. There's the other memory. Actually paid $2 for these books. They're John MacArthur books. He makes some management books that teach you about management. These are the Gospel According to Jesus and the Gospel According to Paul. I think I make $4.50 on them. Books are in beautiful condition, so you know, great rank. So we sell them on. Let's see. There was another one of those books too. Yeah, now the Gospel According to God. There was 2 or 3 of them. Security Analysis. This was a good book. It's really heavy. I think I'm making $36 on this one when it sells. I'll just take the little clips out. That's all they read was right there. That's it. Other than that, the book it's pristine. So it's hard to pass on these kind of books. Lego 3DS Undercover, The Chase Begins. It was $5, as you can see there. It's still sealed. It's worth $25 on Amazon, so it'll be in a box on the way to Amazon Monday. There's another one of those. That's the yellow. That's an $11. Expired. There's a 10 yellow and a 10 magenta. This book here, I paid up for it. It's a some kind of textbook or whatever. I paid $5 for it. I'll make $6 or $6.50 on this. So the one thing I'll tell you with books, and you can take it or leave it, you're not gonna get rich selling 1 or 2 books at a time, but the book game is more, you know, just sheer numbers. And this week alone I've picked up maybe 60 or 70 books. Tomorrow I'll do a video when I'm out there doing these things, and just show you the books and tell you, you know, I kind of see if I can keep the accounting separate on that, so we can, as I learn, you guys can learn as well how they do, about the velocity they sell through. HP, another one, blue, that was $1. This one here, this guy's pause, write this down, do whatever you need to do. This is a serious learning moment for me, and so I'm sure it might be for some of you. I don't know if you can see that. That is a SafeLink Dog Watch brand hidden fence. I've got the transmitter here and the power supply for it. The rest of the stuff that was in the ground, they just, you can see the price on it is $25. I gave her $20 for it. The last one on eBay that sold used sold for $370. I like to had a stroke when I looked this up. And I'm like, hey, would you take $20? And the best part of that is the little collar here works, but they put a piece of tape on it for something. I think the bracket or something might have broke on it. But the last one of these, not with tape on it, of course. I'll see what I can do with some super glue or something. The last neck shocker collar was $130 just for the collar. I had never heard of Dog Watch. I don't have a clue about the, the safety link, but that is a serious one to look at. Harlan and I stopped at the last yard sale, and it had a little safety link sign and Dog Watch sign up on my mailbox or something to tell you that their dog had that collar on. But that is expensive stuff, most of them I was expecting it to only be worth $20-25, and I was going to leave it, and I looked it up. I'm like, holy moly. This was a good one here. Paid $1 for it. I think my profit on that book is $38. So it was another estate sale. That's the only thing I bought was one chemistry book at that estate sale. But you stop in, you spend a couple minutes, you make. I'm not going to drag these to the next box. That is a Toshiba upscaling DVD player. That is a Toshiba upscaling DVD player. I got 2 of them. As you can see, they were $4. It is a SDK 1000. I don't know how much you guys are gonna be able to see of that. Or maybe not. Normally I wouldn't mess with DVD players. There's generally not a ton of money in them, but these right here sell for $36 or $37. I paid $4 each for them. The yellow bag has got the remotes for both of them and cables. The dog fence, the little owner's guide came with it too. So that was a those, the one thing different about DVD players versus the difference between DVD players versus VHS players is the weight and the size. Those things are extremely light and extremely small, and I can wrap them around with a bunch of bubble wrap and put them in a box, and they're going to come close to cubic because they're so thin. They fit in a lot of the regular priority boxes, so they're much easier to ship. I just bubble wrap the hell out of them, so that even if something happens to the box, and a lot of times too, I'll put an extra piece of box, top bottom size, just to reinforce some of the boxes that I use. And with that and the bubble wrap, they seem to do okay. But because they're so light, the shipping is much cheaper. So $10 or $12 to ship those versus a VCR that's going to take $18, $20 to ship. So you can take less money for them and still make profit on them. I expect to make $15 to $20 on each of those. All right, now y'all can stop looking at this ugly mug, and we'll go back to show and tell. This book here, I don't know what there was about it. I was the only thing at a yard sale. I scanned a whole box of books. This was the only one. It's got a really low rank. Makes $8 on that book paid. The guy is like, "Don't you want to buy the whole box?" I'm like, "Man, I just need one book." I gave him 50 cents for it. He's like, "Maybe you can keep looking around and find something else to put with it." So, you can see the Star Wars there. I'll bring one out and show you. This one's got a little small error in the box. It is Baze Malbus, whoever that is on Star Wars. I'm gonna zoom right in here to the magic word. I've never gotten new in the box sealed Legos at a yard sale for free, much less 5 of them. That's the only one that's got damage on the box. The rest of them are all good. So Amazon, they're worth $14.80 a piece. So yeah. So there's that. The rest of these, I did not look these videos up. I just bought them. They were all $1. I got Xbox, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, Wii, Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. So I figured that was worth $1. They've all got their manuals, and the discs are in very nice shape. I bought this one mainly to give me a new test disc. I don't know if it's worth anything or not. It's Driver San Francisco. Normally I can do the driving games, but I can't do the shooting games. So, and a lot of the time the Wii. Donkey Kong Country Returns, I think he's worth at least $1. So I got Xbox 360 Platinum hit Sonic Unleashed. He was $1. Another Xbox Lego Indiana Jones. It might be Kung Fu. Who knows? Why are they on both on the same one? Oh, never mind. It's a double, so maybe that one's worth something. Having both of them in the same on the same disc. So that's a good one. Then some GameCube games. I got Tak, The Power of Juju, $1. Sonic 2 Adventure Battle, GameCube, $1. Sonic Heroes, $1. And the last one, which I wasn't sure about, I didn't look these up. The people were just saying there. I just bought them. Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo. So I did very well with the dog fence. I will leak, if I can think about it, I will take a picture on my phone, screenshot, and add it to this video so you guys can see that I'm not crazy. It's sold that way, because I know a lot of people look at these videos, these haul videos and stuff, and think, man, there's no way in hell they're gonna get that for this. And when something is truly shocking like that, you know, I feel the need to verify the research. So I'll stick a picture on there here in just a second. But the yard sale that the first one we went to was raining. That we were digging through their garage, and I pulled those games out, and I stood back and I was paying. And Harlan uncovers 2 boxes of Legos, and he said, "How much for the Legos?" God is my witness. Oh, just give me $1. One of them was the large fire station. It currently sells for $180. It was in the box, sealed. Box is great. Harlan paid $1 for it. That was just crazy fabulous. And there was another one, Atlantis, Lego Atlantis. Box was still sealed, but it had some creases and stuff in it. It was not nearly in good shape. It sells on Amazon in perfect shape for $57, but for $1, you know, he expects to at least get 30 or 40 bucks on that. So between the two of us, he got a free scale, and it made him start singing the song "Wait" from White Lion back in the 80s. He made it work. It was pretty funny. I wish I had it on video. But so both of us together, I mean, he picked up a lot of other stuff too. So between the two of us, a very successful day. Again, I apologize for my being so tired and there not being any yard sale videos of this, but hopefully the haul will show you some of the things I found, and maybe you'll see these in a future I sold it video. But I just wanted to put something out there to show you that, man, even on a Saturday where there was 6% chance of rain, it started raining on us for about 15 minutes. It was on and off. And then, you know, load the radar apps on your phone, because Harlan is very good with the radar apps. He's like, man, if you watch this, and we're at the tail end of it, it's wiping, it's out, and we're gonna be able to keep going. And so he thought, you know, as I was driving and trying to find yard sales, you know, he was up to date on the rain and how good it was getting. And then we were able to communicate to the people who were having yard sales, you know, because they were all, we don't know whether to take it back in, what we're going to do. And he was able to talk to them with, you know, hey, this is right at the end of it, man. You guys are gonna have a great day for yard sales. And then